July is going to be the biggest month in Parallel's history, and low-key, it's one of the biggest events in the entire space. People are big time sleeping on this. That's because at the end of this month, Parallel is launching their game. The beta is reopening and it's not shutting down. Rewards are being turned on. That is a game launch. Parallel is here, folks, and that means that the Parallel Alpha Avatars Mint, which is happening on July 11th, is the last sale that is happening before the game launches. That means this is your last opportunity to be early, at least from a primary sale perspective. Of course, the avatars are going to be available on secondary. You can go buy one right now if you want. Now, this sale has actually already started. The pre-sale launched a few days ago, and several people have already been able to mint an avatar. We minted one here ourselves, and you can check to see if you're on the manifest list right now. Go to the link I posted below and connect your wallet. If you've purchased Parallel in the past, then it's worth checking to see if you're on the list, and you might be able to mint one right now, which would be very, very cool. Nearly half of the supply is in the market already, and the floor price is well above the mint price, which is a rarity in today's market. It's sitting around 0.2. It's been floating a little bit up and down around that, but it's been around the 0.2 mark, and that's extra notable because everybody on the pre-sale list actually was able to mint for 11 Prime, which is about $20, so nearly free. That's basically free in this space, and people are not letting go of them for cheap. So the rest of the supply is going to sell out fairly quickly. That is pretty much guaranteed when you're in this scenario. But that is not the only thing about this PFP mint that is notably different from the ones that we have seen over and over for the last couple of years. The utility for this PFP is not a roadmap item that we hope eventually gets delivered and turned on. It is real, and it's available basically right now. The utility for this PFP is that if your PFP's parallel, there are 5 total of them, matches the parallel of the deck that you're playing in-game, then you earn a boost to your rewards when you win. The game is launching this month in just a couple of weeks, so this is real utility. You can use that and get the benefits from that right away. That is a very different dynamic than what we typically see with a PFP mint, and it's a very good reason to be excited about this project. Avatars are full 3D characters, not just a face. They've got bodies, they've got clothes, they've got weapons and accessories. It's all very cool. You're going to be able to choose one of those avatars to represent you in-game when you're playing Parallel Trading Card Game, which is also very cool. It gives you boosted rewards when you win matches with a matching parallel deck, which is also very cool. But the utility for avatars doesn't stop at the trading card game because these avatars are going to be used in every game that the studio develops. They have already started working on their second title. It is called Colony. It is powered by OpenAI. That's the company behind ChatGPT, and it's really one of the more interesting AI-based games that is being developed right now. So avatars are going to have utility in that game as well, which is very cool. So you don't even have to be into trading card games for the avatar collection to be interesting for you. The other thing that I really appreciate about this collection is that it's based on the world of the parallel trading card game. The characters and the factions that already exist, the weapons that are already cards, vehicles that are already cards, characters that are already cards in the game, all had to be incorporated into this collection. And that makes it really interesting, but also technically something that's going to be quite a bit more challenging. I am very impressed with the level of work that had to go into this, and it should result in some fantastic 3D sci-fi art. I love it so much that I've got a couple of parallel posters on my wall here, and I have a lot of confidence that this is going to be an excellent collection. The maximum mint allowed on the sale Tuesday is 11, and I fully intend to go for all 11. Now, that is almost certainly more than you are going to need. It's more than I need, but I'm going to go for the max buy for the simple reason that all of the parallel pack drops have been a really fantastic experience. Opening the packs is a lot of fun. I expect that the reveal for the avatars is going to be no different. Plus, there are 6 one-of-one avatars in the entire collection, one for each of the parallels, plus an overall one-of-one, and I would certainly like to pull one of those. So we're going to do the max buy and increase our chances by having more to open. But if you are a serious trading card game player and want to maximize your returns within parallel, then you're going to need one of each so that you can play every single type of deck out there. Now, maybe you're the type of person that picks one deck or 2 decks and those are all you're going to stick with, but I had a lot of fun playing all of the different decks out there during the last playtest, and know that I'm going to want to switch it up from time to time. So I'm going to have at least one of each in my collection at the end of the day. I will probably sell off some extras because I don't see any reason to have 11 or 12 of them, but I definitely want to hold 5 for the long term so that I can play every type of deck. That said, this is not financial advice. Buying extras to have more chances at pulling an extra rare avatar is not a good investment strategy, and there's a good chance that you'll lose money if you're approaching this simply from the standpoint of trying to make money. You should buy however many you want to buy and hold on to as many as you want to hold on to. Don't take my max buy as a recommendation that you're going to make a lot of money doing this, because I have no idea. And that wraps up my Parallel Avatars video. As a reminder, because it's been a few months since I made any Parallel content, this is one of the games that I am absolutely going to play and cover as a primary focus. The game is launching later this month, so you should expect to see a lot more Parallel content coming from the Freeroll. If you found this fun and informative, and I certainly hope that you did, consider giving us a subscribe by hitting the button below. Also, you can follow us on Twitter so that you don't miss any of our analysis of Web3 gaming or Parallel Alpha.